I want to welcome you to this online Calculus 1 or Calculus 2 or Calculus 3 course. We'll use the same information session for Blackboard for all three courses. The setup in all three courses are the same. And so let me walk you through how Blackboard looks. You'll go to your course. When you open that course there in Blackboard, it's going to say start here. That's going to be the first thing. You're going to see a mapping dashboard that takes you through most of the content for the course. The first thing you want to see following that mapping is the instructor introduction. And so you look there, scroll down for important information. What's down here is getting started with this course. That's the first thing you want to do. The information session is there that follows, and that's what we're covering now. I note here that the syllabus tab on the left, you can click there to get general information, test information, homework, how to access the homework through WebAssign. Uh, all of my videos for each section and the PDFs that correspond are in the content for this course, but everything would follow suit in that mapping. First, let's look at getting started with this course. First things first, you want to watch the information session, read the syllabus, print that out for your own records if you want. Then you want to look at my introduction and then respond to all of your peers in the discussion board. And then you want to look at the academic integrity policy that's in the syllabus. And then there's a discussion board question for you as well to respond to that. My lectures are in the content. And so for each chapter, there will correspond videos, and then also annotations, my comments on the section and certain problems that I have worked out. Go back there. And then the videos are there in the content, which is over here. All the homework and the quizzes can be accessed uh, there at the WebAssign tab on the left. You click there on that button and that takes you right to WebAssign. And so that's where you want to be. Also, for on-campus testing, you want to follow the instructions that I have here in the syllabus for that's labeled on campus. If you're taking your test at home for off-campus, you want to follow in the syllabi tab there for the off-campus testing. For the first week of class, this is important. If you're taking your test at home, you want to download the lockdown browser on your desktop. The lockdown browser is in the student resources, and I'll show you that. A couple of places where it's located here in the syllabus or in Blackboard. Um, when you're doing this test here, this demo test that I want you to do for the first week, you have to close down all the browsers and applications on your computer. Once you download that lockdown browser, you want to then open that browser. It should be saved somewhere on your desktop. Log into Blackboard, click on WebAssign Exams. The WebAssign Exams you will see, and I didn't make that available. Um, Let me show you my mode so you can see it, and it'll be available for you. WebAssign Exams. Uh, those exams be listed there. You click on the one that you want to take. The first one is going to be that demo test check that you want to make sure that your webcam is working. You click there and that'll take you through a series of questions to make sure that we're going to be good when it comes down to taking the test. You're going to go through that information there, and that demo test check is just to make sure that when it's time to take the test, you're going to be comfortable and you'll know what to do. For the first week of class, you want to do that demo test check. You want to respond to the two discussion board questions. And then I'm only requiring in WebAssign for the first week just to complete one section homework assignment. Now, after the first week, you have to do at least 3 assignments. Those assignments could be a combination of homework, quiz, exam, and that's fine. If you repeat an assignment, that's fine. We'll just count that for another assignment for your attendance. There's a password for the at-home exams. There's only one password for all the at-home exams. It's lockdown browser or 0. So make sure you type that password in if you're taking your exams at home. And that simply says that in order to get to that test, you want to make sure that, one, you save the lockdown browser on your computer. You go to that lockdown browser icon, click there, open that up, and then go to Calhoun, to Blackboard, and then you'll go over here to WebAssign Exams. Now, what's interesting is that if you do that without going to the lockdown browser, it's going to show you an error. Say, for example, if I click here directly and then I go to continue, it's going to give me here this what I'm calling an error page because it's asking for a password. There are no passwords in Blackboard for the test. If you go there correctly, it's going to only ask you for the password for the test once you're in WebAssign. So here you shouldn't even see this page. This shouldn't even come up because it says this requires Respondus lockdown browser, of which I didn't go to, so that's why it's showing this, and so that's not going to work. Okay, and so what I mean by the lockdown browser, once you save that, then you want to go here to this lockdown browser that should be saved on your computer, and then once you go there, you'll be able to go back and do everything that you were doing. Go to Blackboard, click on WebAssign Exams, and then go from there. So I think I've exhausted that. The information session, you want to click there. We have a series of information sessions. One would be on the syllabus. The second one would be on navigating through Blackboard, and then the last two navigating through WebAssign. The syllabus tab. This is going to be the general course syllabus that I have for this course, the college syllabi, which is standard for all courses. Accessing WebAssign. The steps and directions are listed there for you. So shouldn't have any issues there. For students who want to take their test off campus, that is at home, we have the instructions there. You want to look at this video. You can install Lockdown Browser by clicking there. It will install on your computer, and just follow those directions that we have listed there for you, and I think you should be good to go. Even put this error message if you're seeing this. It does not need a password when you're in Blackboard for the test. There's only one password. That's when you get into WebAssign, and that password is lockdown browser or 0. And I think the certain caps may be important, how I have that listed there in the syllabus. So be mindful of that. If you're taking the exam on campus, then you can follow these instructions that we have here in this PDF. And that's also in the syllabus as well, in the paper copy syllabus. I just put that right here for your convenience. The exam formulas there are listed. The course overview, you can look there. The course objectives are listed. Student and instructor expectations. What I expect from you, you can read that there, uh, uh, here in Blackboard. The communication policy for this course. All communication basically would be through your Outlook email account. There's Blackboard student orientation. You should have that for all your courses. Student resources, that's important. You can also download the Respondents Lockdown browser by coming here, and that's fine. All of the privacy policies, web accessibility, and tech support, you'll find all of that. You can go right to your Outlook email here on that page also. The content, what I will cover for each chapter, whether this is Calculus 1, Calculus 2, Calculus 3, that information will be listed. And they're all going to have the same paradigm, each chapter, and then from the chapter, there'll be a student question forum that you can engage with your colleagues in this course to talk with. If you do that, then I will give you attendance credit for that particular week. There are videos that I'm covering each section, and then with each video, there's an annotation, a PDF of my information that I'm covering. You can take that and print that out also if you want to. So whether it's the Calculus 1 course, or the Calculus 2, or the Calculus 3. So all the information is going to be somewhat standard for Cal 1, 2, and 3. So I try to do that to keep the consistency. Now there are some other buttons over here. Again, you click on this WebAssign button, that takes you right to WebAssign. So that's really good. Calhoun email, that's going to go right to the Outlook email. Here's something that's pretty good. It'll say Calculus. If you're in Calculus 1, it'll say Calculus 1 resources. If you're in Calculus 2, it'll say Calculus 2 resources or Calculus 3 resources. They all have the same content. The attendance policy is there. If you have math questions, tech support, assignment dates for this course, and then also the grading plan. The STAR Center, I think it's here in the resources that connects to the student support service that we have here at the college. If you need assistance with this class or any class or anything that you may be going through, you want to click on that STAR Center and somebody there will be able to work with you. And so I think that's about it. The grades will be in WebAssign, so we will not have any grades here in Blackboard. I will keep attendance in quickly attendance, and so when you do your assignments each week, definitely for the first week, the attendance will be recorded. Again, there are some Blackboard student orientations that's put there by the college. If you do that for one course, then it's going to be standard, and so I don't require it if you've done that for another course. If you haven't, then you definitely want to go through that in this course. And so I think that's about it. I want to make sure I cover everything. I will post announcements periodically. I will try to link those to your email. Make sure you always check your Calhoun email. That's most important. And check it every week. If I send you anything, it will be either or an announcement in Blackboard, and then also I will try to copy that to an email, but that will go to your Outlook email account, your Calhoun email. And so I think that's about it. I hope that's about it. So you take care. Thank you.